Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
I said enchilada, meaning enchilada. Hello, Frank. You can call me Hey, Brewski. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? It's been a hot minute, my friend. Oh, God. Sorry about my pants, guys. I put it enchilada because I'm trying to make some enchiladas. And Habanero gave me a pretty decent recipe for it. I went and looked it up on DaVita. So I got the cilantro. I got everything else. So I thought that I would cook and bring y'all around to do it with me. It's all good. Brewski, are you still doing lives from your channel? Or no? I wouldn't mind going up on panel with you. Shoot the shit. I'm looking for a mentor, somebody that like puts it in my mind, like, stop crying. You're being weak. Down and give me 50, you know, like stuff Harvey. Like that. Huh? Harvey. Yeah, like Harvey. Yeah, off that one show. There you go. Okay. Nah, that channel is in limbo. Why?
Oh, Jen, you know, what's coming to Cincinnati in June?
What?
Banana Ball.
Oh, God. Can you rent Polly, please? Well, I thought you had other credit cards to knock out.
No,
I just like to have my stuff like completely cleared up so I don't got to worry about it. Hey, Donna. All right, hold up. Okay. What, babe? My old phone. Hold on. Welcome to the fam. You can come in to the live, please. Or just text me. Hold on. Beautiful around. Okay. 100%. Okay. My old phone got rained on and that YouTube record. Oh, got it. Wow. I'm sorry for that. Love you more. Got a lot of love. Got a lot of love in my heart. Gonna take a lot of love. Who sings that song? That lady makes me.
Nicolette Sheridan.
Take a lot of love. She sounds miserable. She sounds like a miserable human being. Actually, I'm going to sweep for a second because I know everybody loves it when I give my stuff a good sweeping. Sassy, what are you up to, girl? Other than thinking of me with no clothes on. Because it's going to take a lot of love. When I sing, Clint, does it make you warm and fuzzy? Or you just like fall in love with me? Because it's going to take a lot of love. Oh, sheesh. Okay, I do have a question, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, how much do I chop up of this? How do I do this? I do not want it really, really hot, just flavored. Hey, Butterfields. Guess what? I got a butter face. Kidding. Hold on, guys. I'll actually show you guys the cooking and you can see my face. I don't want you guys to see my big wart on my nose. Hold on. Hey, Rochelle, are you still in here? Love you so much. Love you so very much. Wanted to bring my ring light camera over because that gives me more light. And then I don't have to have it glaring in my face. Okay. Let's see here how we're doing. All right. Habanero, come out and play. Habanero, please come out and play because I don't know what to do with this. I'm going to chop up this garlic. I hope everybody's had a good day. I had a pretty freaking productive day. I'm not going to lie. It's always nice when Dee comes in. Sly still hates me, but it was nice that she came up. Everybody seems like they're in better moods today. Plus Clint and I. Clint, how many things did I get done today? I got a lot of stuff done. I set 2 appointments. I did a good live. I walked for a mile today. I walked Mia for a mile today, and she pooped, which was great. Home. And the Butterfields. I do want to show you guys something, actually. So whenever somebody gets you flowers, try to keep them. So Clint got me a tulips, and you add a little bit of sugar and water. So, because they're a lot cheaper, and I think they look pretty. Loves it. Oh, clank on we craved on credit cards. We got those paid. Been playing some bingo today. To get this chicken season. So I'm going to go ahead and use chicken thighs. I took the skin off of it, and then I have some for the pups. Hello, 44 people that are coming in who love me, hate me, long time. So I took the chicken skin off of this, put another chicken thigh so we can split that up between me and Marley, because one time a day, I will make them stuff homemade, or try to. I had to look up a recipe. It's gone. Okay, I'm going to quit. Take a lot of love. But I do have a question. What do you mean, no? Okay. Okay, I have a question. Oh God, what was I about to ask? It's a spice. Hold on. Damn it, I'm so stupid. Okay. Is this a spice? Can you actually taste it? It's called paprika.
Paprika.
I know, but what does it taste like? It says paprika. Like paprika, paprika. It's okay. Holly, I do have a question. Is that open still? Or are you still open with us working together? Don't say what you do, though. Chopping some garlic. Oh, Clank got the front yard mode. So, yeah. I'm trying to figure out what to do with the jalapeno. I need a pepper in here. Do we have a jalapeno pepper? We don't have we have a habanero pepper. Ghosty pepper hates me. What about green pepper? Or sergeant pepper? One of those will work. I just need to know how to do this jalapeno. King Kate has a smoky pepper. How you doing, Kate? Thank you. Okay, so what about a jalapeno pepper? If I don't want it, I just want it to be a little spicy. And not the seeds. That I do know. Well, she might want to go out and run. Hey, Brapper, how are you? Remove the seeds? Okay. Thank you, Bambi. So what I'm doing is I've got the chicken. The chicken is going in. So I got some garlic in here because I love garlic. I never thought, like I said, if my mom was alive, my mom would she would take her foot out of my butt and pat me on the back, wouldn't she, Glenn? I never ate like this before. For years, she had been trying to get me to drink tomato juice and all this. And I'm like, that is nasty. But I had no problem eating innards and stuff, which is crazy. No, get down, man. Gross. Come here. No, this goes in here. You can have it. You can have it in 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay. I'm going to hold on. All right. This is not what I want to do. Hold on. Okay, so you see what's going on. So I can read you guys. Okay, so I'm going to cut it in half like that, right? No, there's a green pepper account. I don't eat green peppers. Oh, no, 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 no. So what I'm doing is I'm just using like little slivers of it. Because I know for a fact there is no way I'm going to be able to eat that much of it. Who likes spicy foods? It's already making my nose burn. Why? Clint, my nose is burning. I know I got rid of my crabs. Deadly wished them on me. Oh my God, it's burning my nose, Clint. Like it's setting my nose hair on fire. My nose is on fire. I can feel the heat. Oh my God, Clint. Like I can feel the heat. Like it's I think what I'm going to do is we're going to use this one sliver, okay? That's what I'm going to do because I'm going to be smart about it. Frank t-shirt, I see you. Here, I know it was risky. He said that, Muggsy. What's going on? I also know the female account that's running her mouth about me too. You guys go into the crime community. I see you. Duh. I go right into that channel name. She's live all the time. And I love watching her. Okay. Okay. What about this? Okay. This white part right here, Bambi. Now, do I keep that, Bambi? Okay. Butterfields. Habanero. I have a jalapeno. I just got a little, oh my God, why are it's making my nose burn. Do I chop it up really fine? I did remove the seeds. That I did. And I got chicken thighs habanero, but because they were on sale at Kroger's. Literally, you can, you buy one and you get 2 chicken thigh packages. And I took the skin off of them. Hell, a baker's better than a Bailey cooking. I could not find them. Yeah. Party up in here. Can you write it down? Hey, Brenna, how's your nipples? Brenna, have you been doing gargling? Yeah, right, Muggsy. If you were chopping jalapenos, I tell you to go to the bathroom. I am even smart about that. Okay, Clint, may have to get some tomatillos. I did find these. They're harvest snaps and stuff like that. So Clint and I have a goal that we only have to go to Kroger's for minimal stuff. It is cool. Hey, Stacy. He's busting my chops. It's taco. Ooh, hey, Clint. The sauce is on the enchilada this week. It's Taco Tuesday. Clint, it is Taco Tuesday.
I'm aware of that. You think I forgot about that?
Clint, it's salami Saturday all days of the week. But it's Taco Tuesday, and there ain't no sour cream or enchilada sauce on my taco. Just talk about sex if you want. Don't bother me. Okay. Foxy put the tongue out. Right. All right, so I'm gonna get some spices on these chicken thighs. I gotta get tomatillos. Oops.
My cigarettes in the car.
I guess. Can you put these in there? Thank you. Take mine.
Oh.
What's up?
Did you wipe the tummy up, honey?
I'm about to. I don't have 5 legs. What am I making? An enchilada thing that Habanero had told me about. So trying to get the sauce made. I will tell you this, there is hope about fellow people that have kidney issues. Go to davita.com. And your nephrologist is also connected with a nutritionalist. And they give you things like this to let you know, because you can't have a lot of phosphorus. What it called for today was tomatoes, and I can't have a lot of tomatoes. So I got tomatoes and chilies mixed. I had some M&Ms today. I did get a little weak from that, but I'm eating a hell of a lot healthier than I ever did. And hey, habanero, can you tell me, like, if I make this a soup out of this, what can I add to this? Because I think where I'm messing up is the seasoning, because salt is what does it. That's what I didn't realize. But basically what it is you just have to pay attention to everything, serving wise and everything. So the 3 chicken breasts, what I'm going to do is 1.5, and then keep the other 1.5 and make something with it tomorrow. So that's what I do. Okay. You can get the low sodium broth from this. Well, Kendra was telling me about bone broth, and I was just like, I thought about that, but
Did you put this in
I didn't
my
see
ear?
that. No, I didn't put that in your ear. I'm not that bad off. Okay, another thing that they said that I can snack on is vanilla wafers, and I got the 0 sugar, and for 3 wafers, it's only 35 milligrams in sodium. One of these is, I can have up to 2,000 of sodium a day. So for one of these, it is 95. I eat organic, pretty much organic everything. So please, if you are taking lithium, get your blood tested every 3 months. And lithium was FDA approved back in the 70s. If you guys have seen Girl Interrupted, the actual CD, it has lithium tablets on it. But if you guys, I don't know quite what happened with my situation, because I got tested. But
You see the upside down car?
yeah, I did. And Real Deal, he deals with that stuff, and it's really hard. You got to drink a lot of freaking water. You got to get a lot of freaking exercise. It affects. Hey, Harlow. Afternoon, my dear. But it's no joke. Harlow, what's going on, babe? If you go low, you can still go. I think. Why did you get peanuts?
I think it's, yeah.
So look what I got, Clint. I think it was an omen for him. It was $4.20. And this is a Tyson Southwest Ranchio. So I would say look for clearance prices and stuff like this. Clint, we all know where his parents work. So if you got something like, I said, Clint, I think this is an omen. And it already comes seasoned. And this is why I can't have it. It has 810 milligrams. So it really makes you think. All right, so we got that in here. I need to start thinking. Okay. Yeah. Kroger's is where it's at. I went into Ann's, and 3 types of grapes are on sale right now. So, and Holly, if you're in here, pay attention, because Holly lives around me.
Kroger in Scotland?
I don't know. You have to ask Ann that. Mm-hmm. So grapes were $1.79 a pound, and that was for the purple grapes, the red grapes, and the green grapes. And a really good thing to do with those is put them in your freezer. Pretty good snack. If you do, like with my kidney issue, can't have melons. I can't have basically fruits that have seeds in them. It's okay, which is so weird because my dad loved blackberries and he had a celiac and he couldn't mess with that. So, gives me a little nostalgia eating them. These are really good. Clint actually eats them with me. It's the Garden of Eden. Blue chips, no salt added. These were on sale this week too, I believe. No sodium, no cholesterol. But they were $7. But I will make them last. Oh, I didn't put no seeds in there, girlfriend. Oh, no, no, no. Nope. Nope and nope. Okay, I need to look at my phone.
What are you doing? Okay. I was trying to get double bowl.
Okay, I'm trying to find. Hey, Stevie. Nice to see you. What have you been up to? Has anybody seen Miss Liability? What's going on with her? Is she out cheating on us? Okay, so I got to go to the gallery. Okay. Where do I go to look for my screenshots? Where are my screenshots? Oh, sheesh.
iPhones have selfies, screenshots, videos.
Right? Hey, can somebody do me a favor? Holly, are you still in here? Bambi, hold on. I'm going to send you a screenshot. Can you send them back to me? Okay. I'm sending you screenshots, Bambi. That's the recipe. Now, can you send it right back to me? I have the same hat. Oh, dog mom. You don't have to send it back. I'm an idiot. I have it. Hey, Shanna. You don't have to send it back. I'm looking at the I'm a freaking idiot. Okay. 2 or 3 days ahead for a quick enchilada meal in the day. When eating a dish prepared with this sauce, count as a replacement for one vegetable to keep potassium in balance. Then skillet, diced tomatoes, garlic powder, mix together with water until smooth. Use heat and simmer. Not too hard. Okay. I just want to keep the potassium down. Do you know that if you have, you don't have enough potassium, or is it if you take too much potassium? If you have not enough potassium, it can affect your heart. I had to get a freaking infusion one time because of that shit. Scary as crap. It was scary. Dog mother too. Looks like the Godfather. Yeah. I have a shirt that has Larry Flint and it has the American flag over his mouth. He is not somebody that likes to be censored. Yeah, ain't nobody got to worry about being in the bushes anymore. Unless you hate me, and that's, I don't know why anybody would want to listen to me cook, but whatever. Okay, so like I said, I cannot have a lot of the tomatoes. So freaking high in phosphorus. So only half of them. Only half for this gal. I have a Larry Flint shirt where he's wearing a shirt that says "fuck this court." Oh, when he had the diaper on, he had a diaper on, girl, because the judge wanted him to release pictures that he didn't even freaking have. He said that he had Jackie O's nude shots. He did not have her nude shots. Yeah, he goes, if you're going to treat me like a baby, I'll be a baby. But I wore my shirt. It's actually, yeah. Clint got that shirt for me at Hustler. Yep, and yep. Yep. He reminds me of Howard Stern, and people think Howard Stern is disgusting. Well, I find myself to be very disgusting. Mm-hmm. Oh, they have, and the magazine that he did. Okay, so did you watch the movie? They never found the guy that shot him either. And he had the hookers come in. Well, some were hookers, some were dancers. I'll say evening workers. And he brought in trash bags with $1 bills and dumped them down. What was sad is how Althea passed away. He never got over that. What'd she do?
She got something from the candy thing.
Oh, no. Don't want that. I think the only thing was that got to do with chips on. Really?
This.
No. I'm telling you, man. And the reason I like Howard Stern so much is because he doesn't like to be censored, because for his whole life, his father and everybody else told him, shut up, you talk too much, shut up. And I watched that movie too. Really? Oh, is he buried with Althea? Courtney Love knocked that movie out and knocked that movie out. Oh my God. She home freaking run for that. Because he had that pain. Oh, is it? Can you take a screenshot? I was sad when he passed away too. But him and his brother, Jimmy, they used to sell moonshine. He lived in Kentucky, and they sold moonshine. And he never quite forgot who he was. He had his parents over at his house. But yeah. And when he met Althea, she was underage, and she had sex with him, and then she married him. And she stayed by his side the whole time. They even put tape over his mouth to try to censor him. And he went to the Supreme Court to go to court against somebody that he accused of sleeping with in an outhouse. And the guy was not a very nice guy. And he went to the Supreme Court, and his lawyer, Alan, won. Sound familiar, Harlow? And Howard Stern, the reason I love him, and he's still with Robin, he started out, he did. He did. And when he went back after he got surgery, because somebody shot him and paralyzed him, he developed a drug problem. He got surgery for it, and that is when he discovered that Althea had a problem, and she contracted HIV because she was shooting up with him, and she couldn't stop. So when he was gone and everything, and he got out and he was in jail, she came and visited him. Yep. So to Howard Stern, he is the moron that was on the MTV Music Awards with his ass out, which was white and nasty. It looked like pizza dough, and it was disgusting. But for some reason, he could bang any chick in the world, and he got with Morgan Fairchild, and it was pretty on. Yeah, she
the woman who played Chandler's mom.
Yeah, Morgan Fairchild's got nice tits, but because she was like, Howard, I need a massage. Mm-hmm. But I watch Howard Stern, like when he had Corey Feldman on there and stuff. Corey Feldman, he's a trope. And then he had Corey Feldman's dad on there and Anna Nicole. He gave Anna Nicole Smith a bunch of shit. I've been watching Anna Nicole's old shows. We should talk about stuff like that, Harlow. I think that would be cool. He died of a broken heart. He definitely, when he won, and it was pretty on the movie. But Althea, yeah. So that was what I was going to do with Harlow. Did you saw Howard Stern's movie, right? And then he had the chick get on the speaker and he kept going, and she ended up getting off on air. He did. He treated, yep. I think if the other Howard Stern would have kept his freaking nose out of whatever, she would have been fine to do the last interview with him. Howard Stern, dude, he contributed so much to Anna Nicole's freaking drug and alcohol problem. And he knew that baby wasn't his. He knew that baby wasn't his. Larry Burkhead was so totally, oh God, you should see his daughter. She plays the guitar. She goes to the Kentucky Derby. Everything that she does, he always reminds her of who her mom is. He is an excellent dad. Excellent. Excelente. What am I going to have to spray? No, I'm going to have a seltzer water. I have a bag stuck to my foot. So if I miss John about anything, it's because he knew a lot about TV shows and stuff. So that's cool. Another show that I really like is Mob Wives. I definitely love Mob Wives. And when Big Aintch passed away, who was a true mob woman, I know other people in the community do have true ties to it, but she owned the brass monkey, wasn't it? I do like Mob Wives. I love Drita. She was supposed to box Farrah from Teen Mom. Yep, he did. Dude, he looks rough. Girl, he looks rough. I like paneling with people. I really do. It don't bug me a bit because I honestly do not like it sitting and just talking by myself. I hate it. But I would go on panel with them. I have no problems with it. I watch tons of freaking shows. I could talk about fashion. I could talk about STDs. I could talk about sexual positions. I could talk about stuff about the mob because real mob, you don't talk about anything. You don't snitch or your car ends up in a lake, possibly you in the trunk. That is true mob. Yeah, I want to start doing it once a week. Actually was in a friend of mine's chat today. So, because you can't please everybody. There's, there's the clicks and then you got the, okay, so this is what I didn't understand, Harlow, with the situation with that. And God, I wish her freaking mother, Virgie, would shut up because, hold on. Come here. You want to go outside and play with the doggies? That's fine. Oh my God, Clint, I can't get out. Oh, okay. All right. Right. Okay, so where were we? So from what I got is Anna was not doing very well. She had a cold. And it probably didn't help that when she did the trim spa and stuff like that, she never completely got off the drugs ever. And I know that one of the medications that she was taking was it was something exactly what Marilyn Monroe took. So what ended up happening is she was living in Jamaica. We know that. She was going through the custody thing. We know that. She had lost Daniel. We know that. He had passed away from a concoction of medication. And she had Danny Lynn. She also was sick. and she was getting injections, and they found an abscess on her rear end. Not to mention she was running a temperature, and it had gotten up to a very dangerous level, I believe between 103 and 105. And she never wanted to go get looked at. And they tried to revive her. It didn't work. And they buried her. And she was left there for so long because her mother didn't want her to be buried there. And by the time that they couldn't even lay her out because her body had gotten so decomposed that they had to have a closed casket because of her mother. Yep. Muggsy, you're sick, bro. But she had a concoction of pills. We know that she drank. I don't know whether she had alcohol in her system, but I do know that one of the medications she took was very, very similar to what Marilyn Monroe took. And the way that she passed away was pretty much how Marilyn Monroe passed away. The funeral was absolutely the most sad thing ever. She just wanted to be buried next to her son, which she was, and named her daughter after her son, who she actually ended up stripping and did all that horrible stuff was to make sure her son had everything. And he just didn't want to be on camera and stuff like that, like his mother, and things that she did had a lot to do with him having depression and stuff like that. He didn't like being in the camera. I'd like to know where Honey Pie, her dog, ended up going. But the shawl that they made for her, it was so beautiful. Somebody had done like a pink shawl and they put it over her casket. It was so beautiful. I watched the whole thing too, Harlow. Stevie Lee, I love Project Runway. Oh my God, I love Project Runway. You want to talk about it? We can talk about Project Runway. Heidi's still on the show. Anna Nicole is that chat now, half Anna, half Marilyn. Absolutely. Both had mental health disorder. I believe that Marilyn Monroe had schizophrenia like her mother. Do you remember Bobby Trendy, Harlow? He was like, Anna, that's so fabulous. That's so fabulous. And when he delivered the furniture and stuff like that, it was freaking had rips and shit in it. And he's like, I love the wallpaper. It's so fabulous, Anna. Oh, God. That was funny. Her cousin, Shelly. Remember how she took Shelly to get her hair cut and it was blue? And she bought her new teeth and she lost them? Tim's not coming back? Holy shit. His last name is Gunn, right? Tim Gunn with 2 N's. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. And fun fact, Kim Kardashian wore Anna Nicole's birthday dress and her big ass popped out some sequins and they did not get the dress back the way that she promised it. Fun, not so fun fact. That dress was thousands and thousands of dollars and Kim Kardashian's ass totally didn't do good. Hey, David Lopez, how are you? So yeah, if you guys want me to come up on panel, we can talk about anything. Him and Heidi got fired a few seasons back, but she's coming back. I'm glad. I love her. Hey, how are you? Oh my God, get this. The one time Anna Nicole Smith retired her. Do you remember Kimmy? How she bought her that freaking, what kind of car was that? It was a VW Bug. She bought Kimmy that. And I swear to God, Kimmy was in love with her too. And Anna Nicole loved pickles. Mm-hmm. She worked at a fried chicken place, and she went and stripped, and she wanted her boobs to be as big as bowling balls. And that's when she bought her house with the first pool in it. Mm-hmm. So us minorities know a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Another show that I like is America's Next Top Model. Love that show. Right now, I'm kind of binge watching Celebrity Wife Swap and Trading Spouses. Basketball Wives, I'm getting finished up on that. Want to get back into watching The Challenge. I've been watching Gypsy Knows. Yep. Clint's going to leave me for Gypsy Rose. Yes.
iPhone. Hey,
What?
Did you ever have to buy any of the kids scientific calculators?
Don't mention one, but scientific calculator is the one that costs between $45 and $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Texas
kids.
Instruments.
Oh, yes. You can call
Guess what?
Vince and ask that.
iPhone has them on there now.
I watch way too much TV. Hey, that's okay. I watched all of Teen Mom, so I'm always in Teen Mom on Reddit. I used to watch George Lopez, but I don't watch him anymore. I love I like Clint and I watched The Temptations. I like Selena. I like La Bamba. You know, I like a lot of based on true. Oh. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? I'm live right now. Do you want to come in? We're talking about Howard Stern and people shooting shit. Huh? We're talking about Anna Nicole Smith and Howard Stern and everybody. Okay. All right. Love you too. Bye. Oh, and anybody that thinks that Ryan Edwards is doing much better with his new girlfriend, Amanda, they're not. I do, because I never know who's going to freaking call. And sometimes it's a mod, and I'm like, why are you calling me, but you're not in modding? Or it's a telemarketer. And they always get me. They're like, hello? And I'm like, is this a recording? I'm like, hello, hello, hello. And they're like, have you talked about getting your car insurance? I'm like, block. I'm liking Team Mom, but I can't believe that. Dude, could you tell? Okay, so when you look at him and Amanda, you can tell like their hands, they're really, really swollen. And that's from all the freaking drinking they're doing. They had the Easter picture. The only thing I do like Chelsea and Cole, I wish she would stop getting plastic surgery. Chelsea does not need any more plastic surgery. And the only reason I love her so much is because my hair, that's what I'm growing it out to be. Like when everything's said and done, I want it like down to here. I think she's got the best freaking style. I think Cole's okay. I don't think he's as good looking as he used to be. Aubrey's really coming out. I do like Aubrey. She's got beautiful kids. Watson's so adorable. But I mean, because her dad's a dentist, we all love Teddy Bear Randy. But because he's a dentist, she's probably had more liposuction, or not liposuction, sorry. What are those Botox? See, if I got Botox, I would never stop getting it. You know that, Clint?
You got what?
If I got Botox, oh, hell no, I wouldn't stop getting it. Fuck no. Because when you don't keep up with it, no, Nope, and no, not my jam, not going to happen. So I have a nice little avocado. That's what I say. I heard this off a show. I don't remember, but he goes, no, it was off First Wives Club. And he said, Elise, if I have to keep giving you injections, you're going to be able to blink your chin. And she's like, fill them up, Morty, fill them up. But I'll tell you what, I would totally get them underneath my eyes. And I would get, where else would I get it? Where else would I get Botox? I'd probably get it in my vagina. I'm sure that I would do that. I'll get it in my boobs. And I would get it. Oh, you have gotten it? Oh, shit. Girl, I have not gotten it. But the thing is I'm going to embrace what I have. Like, honestly, that's what I'm going to do. Because I'll tell you what. Okay, so if you look at yourself, here's a nice thing. Okay, right. So you get undressed, right? And you're like, and that's why they make bras and girdles and all and stuff like that. And if you're, and you take your eyes and you're like 1945, 1945, 1945. Think Trump is going to send all the homeless people? That man doesn't surprise me a damn thing that he does. I'm really starting to think that some mental health issues might be coming in with that one, with both of them. I really think I should be president.
Yeah.
I would make sure everybody. Okay, so if I was president, would you want to hear what my presidential speech would be?
No.
I didn't ask you. You're not a part of. You want to make a presidential speech, and we'll see who they want to vote for.
I do not want to be president.
No, how about this? Ghost Hunter Joe wrote Clinton 5 years ago for the Tennessee Senate. And Clint told people that it was mandatory for you to have bongs and bowls in your apartment or you would get fined. He also said that it was mandatory for people to get government assistance and have food stamps. What else did you say? Oh, he also put a hit out on somebody. So we had to end the live right quick for that, 40K. And he hates the guy to this day because Clint didn't win the election. If you don't believe me, hit up Amber, who's friends with Ghost Hunter Joe, who wrote him in. And yes, Clint said that you had to have the paraphernalia. And he did an inauguration speech. He did. That's why me and Clint never got married, because it would be inbreeding, because he's my son. I just didn't have to birth him. I just took the responsibility from his sweet mother. And it's Clint's world, and we just live in it. So okay, so if I ever ran, do you want to hear my speech? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to hear it. I'm probably going to do it anyway. I'm going to do my presidential speech. What's the music for a presidential speech?
Hold
on. Who's it by?
It's not like a group.
Okay, but where do I find it? I have to do the
Here
speech.
comes the chief, I think.
Okay, hold on. Clint, do you have a tie? I just need a tie, please. Okay. Can you put in Hail to the Chief, play it on your phone? I'm going to go get my tie.
Alexa, play Hail to the Chief.
Shuffling Hail to the Chief by U.S. Marine Band and similar tracks on Amazon Music.
And then all right, or something. I don't know. Gotta wait here, buddy.
Cut the music.
No, what I want is all you fat, lazy ass.
Hello, everybody. I'm trying to run to be president. And I think because I'm a female, it's going to be very hard unless I have knee pads and get every single person in the Senate and everybody to vote for me. What I can provide for you if I'm chosen to be El Presidente is freedom of speech. You can speak any way that you want. You just cannot go IRL, and that would be in real life. Also, you should have a job, but if you do not have a job, it is mandatory for you to get out and do something. You have to spend at least an hour of your time outside of your home doing something. No, Clint can be president of Mexico. I don't travel. I will be providing stimulus checks. And the people that get the stimulus checks are people that are out doing good things, people that are paying into taxes and retirement and 40K. Those are the people that deserve to get their money back. If you decide to go bar hopping or drink alcoholic beverages and or smoke 420, it is mandatory that you have a Metro bus card, a limousine, a taxi cab, a bicycle, because if you get caught, the penalty will be an overnight in jail with all the other drunks with their poop shits. And you will have to stay there for one whole day. And those that drink a little bit too much sauce, it will be hard for you when the shakes kick in and the beer shits kick in. So have fun with that. It will be a full day, 24 hours. Nobody can come bail your ass out. And if you do it 3 times, you're out. Clint's going to be the president in Mexico. Get you transferred over there. Furthermore, I will lower the prices for plastic surgery. I believe that every woman has a choice to do whatever they want to do, as long as you're healthy about it, as long as you're not, you can just do what you want. If you can afford it, by all means. You want to get your boobs bigger? By all means, blow them up. You want to get your boobs reduced? By all means, take them down. Do what you want to do. I'm fine with that. Here's another thing. It's mandatory. It is absolutely mandatory to have your nails and your toenails. You have to have them. You have to have good hygiene. If you do not have good hygiene, and this is where it's going to get some of you, I'm going to fine you $100 for each nail that you do not clean. I mean it. I want good cuticles. It's mandatory also to have sanitizing spray, preferably $1 from the Dollar Tree. And speaking of the Dollar Tree, for anybody that puts anybody down about the Dollar Tree, you are going to be required to buy a package of paper plates. And I'm talking Dixie brand. You cannot go to the Dollar Tree. You will be banned from the Dollar Tree. You will never, ever be allowed to be in the Dollar Tree. Those that have ugly hearts and souls, it will be mandatory for you to go out in a mask, a werewolf mask, any type of mask. And for some of you, I'm doing a favor. I would make people do charity. If you bully somebody, you do something horrible to somebody, I'm going to fine you to do community service, because community service isn't being online and going after people. So if I was your president, you would have to go out and help make pallet homes for the homeless so they have a place to go, because a lot of people end up homeless. I would know this. I was homeless. You must respect authority. You must respect cops. Oh, and another thing that I'm going to change, you are not allowed to pull FOIAs. No more FOIAs, no more 143 searches, no more nothing. If you get caught bullying 3 times in Go Real Life, you're going over with the drunks. I don't need that in my life. And also what is required of me, it's for everything that happens in the world that's bad. And this is who I am for real. If I don't go do it, or if I get caught doing something, call me out. And I'm probably going to run twice, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to get voted for again, or I'm going to have a lot of guards and a bulletproof vest and a bulletproof microphone and a bulletproof everything, because a lot of people don't like me now. So I can only imagine if I have to tell you what to do and you can't do anything back to me. Probably want to make sure I'm very protected on the way in. And I think that's all I have to say. I'm running for the president. And I think I've knocked everything out. Only designated people can go to the Dollar Tree. And I'm also going to do a demerit system. If you get 3 demerits, you're going over to the bad area. I'm going to have an island. I'm going to have 3 different islands, one for smelly people, one for mean people, and one for, I don't care what kind of island. You just got to go chill there. Tariffs will be reduced. Actually, we're just going to do away with tariffs. We don't need them. We don't need them. Fuck a tariff. We don't need tariffs. Oh, if you get accused of taking somebody's animal, that's 50 years at the island. And then you're going to have to deal with whales and sharks and anacondas and snakes and spiders, spitters. That's where you're going to have to go. So absolutely no animal abuse. Or Guam. And I saw a broke down palace and she stole a piece of fruit and she got a fucking palm slapping for that. So not going to put up with that either. All of my bots and friends are going to come live with me at the White House because I don't need that much freaking room. All your pets will have their own rooms where you guys can bunk with them. We'll rock out with our cocks out once a month. We'll have sleepovers. And yeah. Is there anything else? Do you have any more questions, please? Because I'll tell you what, I'm going to change this world. It's going to be a better place. Or not. I'm Jen Bailey. I eat a lot of cereal. I got some messed up kidneys and I talk a lot of shit. And if you cyberbully somebody, one time, and your ass is getting shipped and you're never coming back. It's like purgatory. Somebody's got to pray you in a couple thousand times before you're allowed to come back. Oh, and if you go, you're not allowed to have cell phones. You're not allowed to have fax machines. You're not allowed to have regular telephones. The only thing that you can take with you is a lighter, a can, and a string. And you better have good aim because that's the only way you're talking to anybody. You guys saw Castaway? Oh, by the way, I'll send you with a freaking volleyball or a soccer ball. You can name them Wilson, level 2, level 3, and you can talk to that fucker and figure out how to get back. My vice president, in no particular order. Everybody can be my vice president, actually. Everybody can be my vice president. We're not going to have tariffs. It's mandatory to have chocolate cake. You can get Botox. I'll have a doctor on call. They can do your Botox. They can help your boobs. I'll have my own shops. I'll have my own Dollar Tree. It's going to be a party. So, oh, and you have to be really nice to Clint too, and my loved ones. Jen for president. And I'm going to have a statue made of me too, with big boobs. It'll take too long to build it like pancake boobs. You can look after the money. I was never good with it. Oh, and I'm also, another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on the legacy of Larry Flint. I'm going to have a statue made of him. And there are certain places I'm going to make a little bit longer other than his nose. It's going to be mandatory moonshot. We're going to have a statue made of Althea. Everybody is going to have wheelchair night because he had a wheelchair and it was really cool. And we're going to bling it out. Yeah. And we're going to have a hookah lounge for people. We're going to have a juice bar. I'm telling you what, this is going to be the best fucking White House ever. Yes. And we're going to have the FBI. God knows I've been accused of. Yep. The people that are bad, y'all are going to pay back for taxes and all that stuff. And people that are eligible for Social Security, for sure. I think people don't get enough money for Social Security. And I think that there are people that if you can work and you don't have mental problems, that you shouldn't get Social Security. I get it. What's the Department of Justice? What's the Department of Justice? Oh, I also need somebody to think for me too. Attorney General, cool. You can be all that. So that's pretty much what I could offer. And you have to be funny. You got to have a positive attitude. You have to be there to uplift people and learn how to save money. And that's it. So that's what I can promise you as president. Clint, can you play that? My music, please.
Alexa, play Hail to the Chief.
Thank you very much. And I would love to have your vote.
On Amazon Music.
Thank you. The greatest president, and no one can believe Bobby Kennedy. No, I don't think I want to chill with any of the Kennedys. Because, and here's the thing, Bambi, what I don't understand is they have MobTube, right? And the thing is like, first off, you can't be in MobTube if you're recording other people's phone calls and you're being in women's rooms bitching about whatever. Like you know, like all the mob people should be like chilling and talking about Sopranos and talking about busting chops and getting deli sandwiches and not snitching, The Godfather, all that crap. Nobody likes a snitch. Then you have the Mistress Club, and that's me, and that's Amber, and you know, whatever. I think that it doesn't have to be a community. I just think it's all different layers and stuff like that. I like the MobTube. I like some of them. But I'm also a free thinker, and I like a lot of different people. So when people, I like people that are the underdogs. I like people that are going to come in every freaking time and support me on my good and my bad. I like the people that come in after a few months to check on me. I like my IG friends. I like people that mess up and they take accountability for it. I like people that go out and smell the air. That's what I want. And that's what my mom said. My mom said, you cannot cage somebody. You can't. And if you do that, you're going to take their spirit. And my mom was really fucking smart. And I'm glad that I have all of her texts. And I'm glad that she shared her life with all of you. I'm just sorry that in her death, she was freaking, it's one of the hardest things you'll ever watch. And I will never be the same again. But what I can say is at least now to where I was years ago, I'm nowhere where I used to be. And I just, it's hard. And I'm very thankful for Clint because it could not be easier for him. I didn't know how bad he wanted me to be an inpatient, and because of things that he had helped with, you know, things that have happened to him, which unfortunately one thing was told about, he couldn't get me to go. I didn't know that. So do not look at yourself if you go to inpatient as a bad person or anything. I've been to inpatient before and they feed you good. Yeah, it sucks to get up early and talk about your feelings and stuff like that, but it will help you. And if I was president, that's what I would have. I don't think anybody should be homeless. I don't think that any animal should be roaming around, you know, getting beat on and treated like crap. I think that people that do stuff like that, honestly, in my opinion, you should get that treatment. And that's why people like me. And if you have a secret, I've told a few, but there's a lot that I haven't said. Hey, Intergalactic, do you remember when we did, I was like, yeah, we're going to let go of the past. So I have my one phone and then I have my evidence phone, and I buried my other phone and they thought I buried my evidence phone. But yeah, that's what my therapist told me. It's no different than diabetes. It's no different than pulmonary, whatever. It's no different than anything. You get stuck with it. There's nothing that you can do about it. And mental health is not easy to maintain. Like I said, you could build up tears and tears and tears. It takes one thing to set you back. But just because you get set back doesn't mean that you're crazy. And I think that is where I kind of look at it like this. If you're getting help or financial help because you're having mental health issues, but then you're going after other people. And again, I'm just saying that about real life. Nobody in particular. And educate yourself. Crazy is not a word. That was back with the asylums when people were getting dunked underwater to the point that they couldn't even think anymore. And they were taking people back and giving them electric shock treatments and stuff like that. And they still do electric shock treatments. It's just different than what it was before. There was a reporter, actually, what was her name? Ed Weiss or something like that. She was hospitalized. She just wanted to give a report on how stuff was. And it got to the point that she almost lost her life because they literally dunk people underwater to the point that, you know, or they keep you up on medication like Girl Interrupted. So, like I said, everything else is starting to come back from back in the day. So don't be surprised if stuff does. An inpatient, I think they're required to keep you for 72 hours. And that's kind of the thing that really, really sucks. Is that if you go in for 72 hours, they can try you out on a medication, but typically it takes between 3 and 5 weeks, even up to 6 weeks for the medication to set in. But the state is only required to keep you for 72 hours. That way, if something happens, they are not responsible for it. Just like when I was in the foster care system, I was not qualified to get my license until I was 18 because then the state would be responsible for me if I had been in an accident. So, and I remember, and that's kind of why I was pissed at my, that my picture was posted when I went to middle school, because when I went and stayed with my grandmother, I remember there was a Kmart. And that was the first time that my aunt, I remember I did cross country, and God forbid you find that picture, maybe you have it. But that was my first pair of Keds that I had. And my first Nike Airs, my grandma got that for me. She was 83 years old, and they gave vouchers for foster care kids and stuff like that. Even CPS, they'll help you out. And I never lost custody of any of my kids either, ever. It was a parenting plan. And they help out with bills and stuff like that. But in the foster care program, they help you out. They put you on insurance. You go to counseling. You have a caseworker that comes and picks you up. You get vouchers to go. I remember we went to Kmart. But my grandma was the whip. 83 years old. And she got up every morning and made me breakfast and lunch and dinner and stayed up at 83 years old with heart disease and neuropathy. So that's where I kind of got everything from. I actually look like my grandma, and she did not like my mom. And she stayed with me until she had a heart attack. And that's when I went and lived with my friend's parents. And they became foster parents. So. And I wouldn't change any bit of it. But I really did like living with my grandma. We watched Melrose Place, and she was like, those women are hussies. And, you know, everything was ma'am and whatever. That's why I get pretty disappointed in myself when I say stuff, because I know better. I had a $25 an hour job set up to a homeless person, but he didn't want to take the job. He prefers living off others, like pizza. Oh, Tony Pizza. You know how many times I modded for him. Me, Terry, and Sharon did. And I guess Terry loves him long time, whatever. She likes the underdogs like I do. But he always took my wrench, and he was always blocking me because he didn't know who I was. Like, he knew of me, but he just. But I remember we were all giving him money to live in an apartment, and I bought him coffee. Remember that, Clint? We bought him coffee, and I could not, dude. So Amzilla screenshot, grandma died, rest in peace. And because she found out her family doesn't like her, she's accusing Jen because of what happened 5 years ago. Amzie, that's not true. And that 426 chick, Tracy, She tried to get you in trouble. You're not going to blame that shit on me, Amzy. I stopped alive because of what happened to you. And I stuck up for you. You're not going to blame that crap on me. Your family doesn't like you because you get handsy with people. Do you remember that? And the other person's family doesn't like you because you're mean to your fucking husband. So don't blame your life problems on me. Ever. Not to mention, I spoke to Britters the whole time that my mother was transitioning after you said she looked like Ozzy Osbourne. Not to mention, you talked to my dude behind my back and you sent him pictures and you got a picture of his wiener. So you're not going to blame me because you are not a nice person and you threaten everybody. That's why I love Britters. She stayed on the phone with me the whole time. Amzy did not give a shit about me at all. I feel bad that her grandmother died for sure, but she's not going to blame me for that. Just like she's like, oh, I'm going to get orders. She's threatened everybody. Not screenshot. That was a typo. What is she talking about? Oh, when her mother passed away? Amzy, we don't want to get into that. That's a whole can of worms you don't want to bring up. Seems you were going to move into my mother's old apartment. Just saying. What is wrong with her anyway?
I think your chicken.
Clint, I think you need to go talk to your ex-wife. Oh, wow, it is almost done. Wow, it's almost done. I wish her the best. I'm really sad that her grandma passed away for sure. I hope her friend's there for her and stuff like that. But she's not going to blame me for stuff like that. No, I was there for her when she needed me. And looking back, I wish I wouldn't have stopped that live because I didn't realize that that was going to happen. But she knows. Lindsay knows too. Lindsay's made comments about it.
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. The chicken is done. If I was homeless and someone offered me a good job, I would take it, right? Well, one of my friends actually works from home and it's lucrative. I've done work like this before where you do like advertisement and stuff like that. And I actually am really surprised nobody the company that I worked at, it was a home improvements company. Intergalactic said, hey, Clay. And they sold windows, siding, and doors. Champion and Gilkey actually were competitors with us. So I actually know a lot about a little. And a little about a lot. Except for people that didn't think I had a job. I've definitely had a job. I probably should have gotten more jobs. He prefers the street life. Not me. I'm not a street life kind of gal. Well, why did she go live today if that was going on? Hey, Kimmy, Spitters.
What was that person's name? Sharon.
You know the whole reason why Amy got mad at me, just to be honest with you? She got mad at me because of Rochelle. There was some crap with Sasquatch, Mr. Sasquatch. That's why Amzy got mad at me. Actually, because of him. So I hope she figures it out. I feel bad. But there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do because nothing else matters. Okay, so we got some chicken thighs out. Look beautiful. Beautiful. Got a little cutting board. If the economy keeps tanking, I may be looking. I know. And the only thing is if I found a job, it could be a desk job, but because of what I got in trouble for, I'm telling you what, I've gotten less jobs than more jobs, like the sit-down jobs. And here's the thing, for 2 years, because one thing that I wanted to do is I have a friend that's in realtor. Kind of like my homeless dogs. But anyway, I have to, for 2 years, nothing, and I can get my realtor's license. And that wouldn't be hard at all because you have to be a people person. But if I had to work at a gas station, I would work at a gas station. If I had to. Actually, when I go to the gas stations, you can ask Clint. I go in and I fucking clean the bathroom because I'm not about to put my sweet cheeks down on some infected, nasty toilet. Hey, Sarah, mother effing Z. I have an Amazon question. I brought my GD my granddaughter a day bed, and we can't put it together. Does Amazon provide that service? Clint, that would be a question for you.
What's that?
Come here and read it. I have an Amazon question. I brought my granddaughter a day bed, and we can't put it together. Does Amazon provide that service? And Clint, if they don't, explain to her maybe where she could.
Yeah, they do, but I believe you had. I was on.
I know. I just.
They do. You just have to, like, I think it's before the order. You place the order. There's a option on there to, and
Will they put it together though?
yeah, for a fee.
Oh, why don't you tell them if they take something back?
But I'm wondering who they call. If returning things are so easy, everybody knows that.
Yeah, but there's certain stores you can do it. Remember?
Yeah, like it can be at a Whole Foods, it
Uh-huh.
can be at a Kohl's. Yeah, those are the only two that I know. I'm sure there are other ones, but
Tell them the benefits of your.
I would call them though on that. For real, I would call about that.
And they're not really bad.
Just Google Amazon customer service. I mean,
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, whatever. I just wanted people to be able to see you because you have such great talking skills, Clint. I just want to see you.
on camera.
Well, you like shape, Clinton. Well, you know what? Honestly, I understand. I'd be fine on camera. Yeah. So what you can do, like, if you get something and it doesn't fit or something like that, you can take it back. I don't know about a day bed, but
Yeah, absolutely.
you can take back a day bed.
But yeah, they always have that option.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would call.
I don't think so.
They'll make it right.
You just got to take an exam. You have to get a certain amount of hours in and stuff like that. I love Amazon's return policy. It's so easy. And most of the time, I don't even need to repackage the item. I just bring it to my nearest UPS store.
No,
And
you don't have to.
you don't have to. And here's another thing. When Clint and I go to the Whole Foods store, because he's an Amazon worker, you get the badge and stuff, and we get a discount there.
You just have to be a Prime.
You have to be a Prime member. Mm-hmm. And they offer great benefits. Like, that's a job that, see, but the problem is for me is I can't lift anything over a certain amount. And Clint, I mean, it's hard. Me and Clint were just talking about that. It makes him feel good because this is the first job and he busts his ass. He's been there for 2 years.
For tomorrow.
You can take the option, like if you build up a VTO, if you decide that you want to not, you pretty much design your whole schedule. And because of everything that's kind of happened, you know. But it's a good job. You know, so if you have anybody that's looking to get a job, they give you really good benefits. Like if you have a spouse or anything like that, I don't want to go into like what my name's on and stuff like that, you know, but what are some of the other benefits? Last time I ordered from Amazon, they said keep it and refunded it. I did have to keep messaging them, but finally they did it. They want pics of everything now. Hey, Jane. Hey, Bulletproof.
I've never had to send a picture, but yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to like promote it, but
They don't do a really big background check, do they?
Or like, yeah, they do a background check, but I think felons work there.
Felons work there. And even people that get pot charges can work there. And after 2 years, and they give raises a lot, you make really freaking good money. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Bulletproof. You make really, really good money there.
My main thing, the first benefit pops up in my mindset. Full-time employees get paid 8 hours on 7 holidays of the year.
Yep, you get paid. What was it you said? I'm sorry.
It's just full-time employees.
Full-time employees.
Get paid 7 major holidays.
You get paid 7 major holidays. 8 hours
for each of them holidays, whether you work or not.
Mm-hmm.
If you work, that'll just add on to it.
Yep. You can make up, you get unpaid time. Sometimes like they do stuff like they'll do, they do a lot for the employees. They really do. Actually, they have a machine where you can get free packing gloves. You can get all the vests that you want. Clint's won t-shirts and hoodies and stuff for me. I know when he's clocking in and clocking out. So for anybody that says he ever had a girlfriend or anything, no, me and Clint are not going to work together. No, we're still in the works about.
I would like that, Jim. But it is too physically demanding.
Well, I could do it part-time, actually. Hey, PP. One time I did a dirty video with his Amazon thing on. But actually, I don't think it would be that bad. I would have to get it clear from my nephrologist. Is it my nephrologist, honey?
Nephrologist.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's too. You're always having to bend down, get back up, bend down, get back up.
Yeah, my nephrologist.
Pick things up.
Like Clint has to call my nephrologist for everything. Like in order for me to take the steroids and stuff like that, anything, he has to call and make sure it's okay. And the reason that my EGFR went down was because when I had a MRI and they gave me that dye, they shouldn't have gave me that type of dye. I hear that Geico is good to work for too. Awesome. If anybody knows of a job where it's like a sit down job, not because I'm lazy, you know, I would be fine.
No, why not try that place that we have a member's Costco?
I don't want to do that. No. I want a job where like, you know, I want this to be part-time, obviously,
Yeah.
but I want a job. There's so many jobs that I can't get because of that. And it sucks.
I can't be too picky.
I would like to waitress. If I was okay doing part-time waitressing, I would do that.
Like,
yeah.
Waitress where?
Let's say I waitress at Pizza Hut. I love doing that. I made $20 doing pizza buffets.
But back in them days,
and I did dishes.
Back in them days, people like ate out a lot more at fast food restaurants. People don't eat out at fast food restaurants.
Clint, I'll tell you what, honey. When I do like Kroger's. We have this guy there that wants me to work there because I was bagging up groceries. Because I know that when you bag up groceries, you need to double bag those because there's Kroger bags. You put a freaking gallon of milk in there, that thing's going to be falling out on your route out. And there are a lot of people that are disabled that cannot get their groceries to and from. And you can ask Clinton. I will help them put those groceries in. And they offer tips and I won't even take them. My EGFR is the functionability of my creatinine. It's at 2.66. It should only be at 1 point something. My EGFR, I wish Real Deal was in here because he would know. But it's at 26. It causes leg swelling. It affects my arthro, whatever that is. At night, my legs will ache really, really bad. I have to wear, what are those socks called? Compression socks. I have to prop my legs up some night. I got a lot of shit wrong. I do. and it's my own fault. Except for my parents' genes. That's not my fault. I think we did good on this. We got to make a sauce. Got to make a sauce. No, I'm not on disability. Mm-mm. Nope. No, I don't think it's called disability. But my goal is, because you got to report all that shit and everything. I don't know why people act like I don't know about what you need to do and what you don't and shit like that. I know. And then when you have like all this stuff that I do for YouTube, that comes out of it. But my goal would be, obviously, is not to have to ever get help, to do it on my own. Yep. Yep, they do that at Costco. I would like to do it, but I honestly think, because here's the thing, if it was just like lifting 15 pounds, I mean, if I can deal with Clint in bed with his 15-pound log, I think I'd be fine. And I would really like to be more on Clint's schedule, to be honest with you. I really want to work at the freaking animal shelter, but I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to walk out of there. I'm going to spend more money.
You'll bring them all home.
Right. Like, I'm going back to that shelter where where we delivered those baskets. I have every intention, when I go to the Dollar Tree, I'm not getting stupid stuff anymore.
Hey, can you find a closer one to us?
For now.
Yeah.
But he's been switching up because that shit with the house. We just want to make people proud. At the end of the day, that's all we want. We want Alice and Kendall to be proud of us. We want to be reunited with our loved ones. And that's what we want. I think Clint and I have the best love story. We've always talked about doing podcasts together, but we've been doing some fuckboy shit for years and getting very comfortable being disrespectful to people, and we're not doing that anymore. So. Yep. And just because I've gotten in trouble for doing that doesn't mean that I wouldn't help out. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't help out with somebody that's been a victim of domestic violence. If anything, it would make me want to tell my story. Yeah, Amber told me about that. I think when things get a little calmed down with that situation, I think I'll feel a little bit better about it. I was pretty fucking traumatized about the house getting shown. People want you to feel paranoid, but I know how the real world is. I would like to do that. What's another? I think, honestly, I just do better because I'm going back to the shelter, and I told them that I would do toiletries and stuff like that. And I'll post everything like I did with the baskets and stuff like that. And that's what I'm going to do, because they always need donations. They always do. And I had tons of clothes that I didn't need anymore. Yeah, I was making some food. Actually made some enchilada stuff. And it takes 2 seconds out of your time. They have things like, if you're at the Dollar Tree, buy 3 of something. 3 sanitizers. They need sanitizers. They have toothbrushes where you can get 2 toothbrushes in a pack. And what really made me feel good is when I talked to the lady the day of. No, it was the night before. I'm sorry. I talked to her the night before and I said, hey, are you ready? And whatever. And she said, I told everybody about it. And what I really liked about it is because adults should get Easter baskets too. And it made them feel good. And that's all that mattered. Because when you're in a situation and you're destitute and you're living in a home with other people, you don't know what their background is and stuff like that. And they have to ration out things in these, in these shelters. Getting them an Easter basket, letting them eat chocolate, They didn't even have a dinner that night. And Kroger's was closed, so I couldn't get them a dinner. All they had was breakfast that day. Probably had sandwiches or something like that. Had I had known that, I would have made a whole freaking dinner and taken it in. And his mom was pretty proud of us. And I was actually really surprised how excited Clint got about it. Because we've only had each other for the past couple holidays. And holidays are rough, so we wanted to get out and do shit. You do good things for people, it will come back. Sandwiches for all. You get used to these seltzer waters. They're very good for you. Hola. Maybe you were on the outs with Jen a few weeks ago, but I did see not nice things about her. Can you try not doing that if you two have an issue since you're here now? Thanks. You both did an amazing thing. I will never understand why somebody would drag you for that because they're miserable. And for some reason, I was just like, man, and I took pictures of the baskets and stuff. But you know what? I'm glad that I did. And it wasn't like I made the short videos and stuff. That's another thing I've been doing with Clint. Like I'm getting more comfortable in my skin. Like if I want to dance or if I do whatever, you know, and I'm trying to get Clint to where he feels comfortable, you know, doing shorts with me and stuff like that. I like doing reaction videos. That's my jam. That is my jam. And Karma, I do want to thank you. Yeah, they really liked it. One of the ladies came out. She was in a walker. She could barely walk and stuff like that, but her eyes freaking lit up. Maybe he doesn't want to be on the internet. Maybe he doesn't, Cupcake. Maybe he doesn't. You make a good point. But on certain things, when I need to do my reaction videos, he's okay with it. He just doesn't want to do a channel. But he does like podcasting, so I just need to learn sports a little bit better. So, Cupcake Princess, how are you? I'm going to be side-eyeing the people that come in acting, saying stuff like that. I don't appreciate that, honestly. I'm not going to be like being nice to people like that. I don't think that it's your business, actually. Sorry.
I'm going to get started. Pick up in the yard.
I'm proud of you. Love you.
Thank you.
I need to make a sauce. What kind of sauce should I make for enchiladas? I need to make an enchilada sauce.
I see people eat either red or green sauce on it. And the green one's supposedly
Very shocked with Aintch. I thought they were not about drama. Who's Aintch? They came in here asking questions, and I answer them completely wrong because it's not your business. And then asking about sharing a car. How do you know we don't have to? Boo-boo. Okay, how do I make it? But Karma actually was really cool. They went into a live, and this person hit me up. And she has all of her info. She talks about everything. That's the beauty about letting people know that you have weirdos that know about you. And that's one thing I always get concerned about. And I tell Clint, don't tell people stuff because they will use it against you. Never had a security thing before, but it works. Works really good. Because for the time, I mean, when this stuff was going on, man, I was up all freaking hours because I don't trust people. But if Aintch comes back in, yeah. And I'm a hell of a bluffer. Honey mustard is good. Honey and butter, great for buns. I know, but for enchilada sauce. Okay. CKD friendly. Does it have saffron in it, Sly? CKD friendly. CKD. Okay. We're good. CKD friendly and enchilada sauce. But here's the thing, Sly, I already put honey in that. Let me see here. Sorry. 2 tablespoons of canola oil, 14 ounces of low sodium canned diced tomatoes, 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder. The only thing, honestly, that I didn't add was the oil. So I pretty much added everything I needed to. But, and you know, here's the thing, Sly. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Because that jalapeno is going to put some spice to it. Traditional sweet and sour sauce that tastes incredible. It's served with meatballs, tempura, or even over rice. Okay. Jump to nutrition facts. 43 calories, 11 grams of carbs. What's the sodium in it? What about olive oil? Because I do have some olive oil. I think I may have that. Hold on, Sly. I have this, Sly. I don't know what this is. It's called rice vinegar. Okay, I think we'll do olive oil. Got it. Hold on, guys. I think what it is, the main thing that's like holding me back from the kidney stuff is just being able to season stuff without salt. I never realized how much salt freaking makes food taste good. You never realize that. Okay, let me get some paper towels. It'll keep it good. Where are the paper towels? And a lot of the people that do come in here, I see you all in the other room because it gets screenshot and it gets sent to me. So I'm not going to tell any of you the truth about anything that's going on because according to everybody, I'm a pathological liar. So I call them fiblets. You can call them lies. That's on you. I'm a lot more educated now. Believe you me. Use that place for other recipes. Yeah, I've seen that recipe. I've seen all. Yeah. So this will keep the cilantro good. I used to make homemade salsa, but the tomato factor, it's a lot of phosphorus. I might make some cookies. I do have a cookie dough that I can make. A lot of gluten stuff I can have. What's getting me is the salt and the sugar. That's what's really getting me is the damn salt and sugar intake. Or sugar. Actually, I'm going to talk to Clint about, you guys gave me some really good ideas today. You did, you did. Hey, Sly, should I put the rest of the garlic in here? So this is mandatory. If you put this around here, it'll keep your vegetables good. The honey and butter was given to me from a big restaurant. I do them for buns. Are you talking about Texas Roadhouse has good buns and Golden Corral has good buns? Okay, so, okay, thank you. So they have a thing, and the refrigerator life is really good on these. This is 1/3/28. Okay, and you can eat this raw, but it is vegan and it's non-GMO. And Anne's doing the gluten-free and stuff like that. So check out her channel. But the sodium on this is 45. Date the bag with duct tape. Okay, I actually have a label maker. So if you guys have not had this, you can eat it raw. You can eat it whatever way. Get like 2 whatevers, throw it in the, I don't think you can microwave it. That would be great if you could. But grab a spoon and dig in. Preheat oven to 350. Scoop teaspoon. Slice balls of dough. Actually, I'm going to try it. My mom used to tell me if you eat like raw cookie dough that I would get worms. So I never did. But I'm going to try it now. Looks pretty good, don't it? Hope I don't get worms. It's pretty. Let's go. Hope I don't get worms. I caught crabs, so I didn't get crabs. I'm just joking. So basically that's it. Probably going to make some rice or something like that. Another good snack that I like, but they don't have it at the Kroger's we go to, are the chickpeas. My parents used to say if you eat raw potatoes, you get worms. You know, I have seen people eat they bite into onions. I have seen that. I don't know how people do it. Northwest, Kim Kardashian's daughter, eats onions like apples. I will never understand that. I do not like raw potatoes either. I won't know. I have the sauce going right now. It smells really good. Okay. Don't eat. I do have some baby potatoes. The thing is I'm to the point now I'm eating like so much of the same thing. I'm getting tired of it. I wonder if that's how PMR grew her worm. Where in the hell is PMR? Daddy's disappointment. Where in the hell are you guys? I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Here are the spices I have. I have Italian. I have dillweed. I have basil. I have parsley. And I have garlic salt. That's what I have. That's what I got. Oh, and one thing I could tell you is do not get sugar-free Jelly Bellies. They're nasty. They're so freaking nasty. I hope Napa did not go and get me those because they're nasty. But if you like sugar-free candy, get parsley in the Aintch. Okay. Well, I already put cilantro in it, Sly. Is that okay? What's parsley taste like? Is it just like decorative or decorative? And I do think I have plant-based cream cheese. Hold on. Oh, look what I have. It's plant-based. And I'll tell you what, plant-based stuff, it lasts a hell of a lot longer. Let me make sure it's in code. Best by 3/31/2005. Tell me that ain't good. So there is something about plant-based products that lasts very, very long. And I did find actually the egg whites are cheaper than regular eggs now because, and it just smells like sour cream. Muggsy, you know all the women. You know all the ladies. So I have to cut this up because, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, Clint really got on me about the Dollar Tree. And, you know, so I have enough for the crafts and stuff like that. I bought every single gadget. So now I'm just going to go and I'm going to pick up things to help that lady from the shelter because she was, when somebody appreciates it and they look forward and they tell everybody and they expect you to show up, I wasn't that type of person. I made a lot of promises and I did not keep them. And I'll tell you what, made me feel good. So even the assholes in Reddit, they called it. So like I said, with negative stuff, it just makes you want to do it more, I guess. I've always been a little butthole like that. So I'm going to chop this up, this chicken up for me and Marley. You know, another thing I want to be able to make is soup beans. You know how long it's been since I had cornbread? And I'll tell you what, they have CKD recipes for everything. It just like, you know, when you're on a certain diet, you know, I can have chicken thighs, but not the leg, I mean, not the skin on it. I feel pretty darn good, Peepee. And I was really happy because Clint did it with me. That's what made me happy about it. Plus, his mom was really, really proud. And I do have people that come in and watch my channel, and they are very happy with how I am. They just don't like the sex stuff that I said. But other than that, a lot of you creators, when I lived at the townhouse, they all knew of y'all. So, yeah. Had a nice little Easter message, and it made me feel really good. Thank you. And, you know, Clint wasn't like that. You know, Clint was an only child. And, you know, I never realized how hard it was for his mom. I never realized how much she cared about me. I never realized, you know, and maybe she doesn't so much like the internet, but honestly, a lot of it's because she knows a lot of you creators and stuff like that. And she's so protective over Clint that she knows that some of you guys go after us, and you know, that's how she is. And now I understand how protective that she is because Clint's her only child. But I'll tell you what, she's very smart. Like, she knows about a channel and everything. Like, it was pretty good. So. And honest to God, I missed her more than I missed Clint, oddly enough. Oh, and you know what I forgot? I think I forgot the little, damn it. I know what I forgot. I need to find a flatbread or something like that. That's what I need to find. Or I can use these tortilla chips and just eat it like that. And then put this plant-based stuff and then we're good. Now the plant-based cheese, because there's no dairy. So the only milk that I get is skim milk. It's very not dairy. I drink almond milk, which my mom would be happy about. She wanted me to drink that nasty stuff, but I actually like it. Go plant-based. Some of it doesn't taste like the plant-based cheese, the mozzarella. It tastes really good. The cheddar does not taste good, and it is hard to get that stuff to melt. But you know what I miss though? I miss Hamburger Helper. I miss Prego tomato sauce. The long freaking garlic breads. Oh my God. Hi, Mama. Come here. Oh, do you? That's freaking awesome. Oh, and I spoke to my vet today. Meow Mix is more used as a snack for sure, but it is not poison, especially. Thank you. And I ate Meow Mix when I was a kid. Fun fact. And we got that big thing that we got for it. I kind of wanted to try another piece of that Meow Mix. Not going to lie. I ate that stuff by whatever when I was younger. Sometimes I wish my mom was still alive. She would have been able to verify a lot of stuff. So I just mix a little bit of, thank you. I'm trying to get domesticated a little bit. I put a little bit of the broth in it and this. And then for Mia, same thing. Mia, Sue, do you want to eat? Mia, you want to eat? Bye-bye. So let me ask you guys this. So when you got married, what was the hardest thing for you to change? Like chore-wise or whatever. Or actually, what is the one thing around the house that you don't like doing? Laundry. I do not like laundry at all. I do like sweeping. I do like some sweeping. You guys know I like sweeping. I like dusting. Actually, I do not mind doing the bathrooms after the whatever that I do. Yeah. See, Marley does like the sweet potatoes. I want to try pumpkin next. I'm sick of cooking. Well, I'm kind of just getting on the saddle now. Like, plus I'm running for presidency, you know, I'm kind of booked up. No, what I like is my main thing that I do not like doing in the kitchen is the dishwasher. I hate that. I hate the dishwasher. But like the bathrooms don't bug me. Yeah, it's pretty much like the stuff that Clint doesn't like to do. I don't mind doing it at all. And a lot of it, honestly, is because I would have to credit the Dollar Tree because I like testing things out, because Clint and I were totally brand name stuff, and being able to go to the Dollar Tree, you're able, if you look on it, like if, let's say you get like air freshener or something like that. If it says compare to Wizard products, then chances are there are things that the Dollar Tree actually that work better. Like that pink paste stuff. I would swear by that to anybody. But the Dollar Tree is where it's at. And like if you help out with shelters, you can buy those little travel containers, and you could split up like lotion and stuff like that. There's a lot of shit that you can do. For $50, you could help out anybody for a few weeks. shampoo. They have they have Old Spice, Axe products. Got some good stuff. I just don't need any more stuff. Yeah, you know what they have? Okay, so they have the wax warmers there, and you compare them to Glade, and they work pretty good. They don't work with the Bath and Body ones. And the only reason I do Bath and Body is because I have so many free rewards things from there. And if you go during the SAS sale, this shit's like 75% off. Who wouldn't do that? Another, but they have them there, and they have the warmers. But do you guys remember those one things that's by Wizard, and you put it up against the wall and it like automatically sprays like every half an hour? They have the refills for that at the Dollar Tree. The only thing you got to get is the wall thing. Give the coconut and the water too. Pineapple, cantaloupe, honeydew, kiwis. Awesome. Thank you. Well, yeah, it's a good deal because the only thing is you pay the $5 and you get the wall thing, right? And you just hang it up like a picture. But then they've got the other things there, like the Wizard products. What I would say more is for like like the candles and stuff like that. I would say more name brand. Honest to God, they work a hell of a lot better. They had candy corn with the Glade candles. That smelled freaking great. Pumpkin. That shit smells good. Now the two Wizard sprays, you can tell that one, because I don't know, maybe they donate some of it. That one of them was peppermint. You will not see me buying that. I do not want to smell freaking peppermint. No. Peppermint to me is just when you have a tummy ache. And what are some other good things? Like the thing that I absolutely get name brand of, and I'm not even kidding because I break out like nobody's business. And when you get hives, that shit goes away and then comes back and everything. Oh, the apple cinnamon's really good. Another good thing is the warmers. The warmers are really good. You get the one that you put a tea light candle in. Oh, the apple cinnamon smells so good. Put it in your bathroom away from anything, put the tea light candle in there, shut the bathroom door. Oh my God, it smells amazing. Oh yeah. The lavender smells good. The mandarin orange has a pretty good throw on it, and a throw is like the smell and how it burns down. Another thing with Bath and Body, and I think I've said this, is if you get a Bath and Body candle, everything is, you can return that just like the Dollar Tree. If it isn't at the Dollar General, if it does not work and it's not to your liking, you can take that back. Another thing that you can do, even if you don't have good credit, you go to Kohl's, you go somewhere and they say, hey, you want to fill out a credit card, even just to get a store card. And sometimes they'll give you a discount, 35, or they'll give you a credit. Fill that shit out. If you don't like a product, like a pedigree product for your pet or your fur baby, if you can't take it back or because you opened it, you turn it around and you call the 800 number, and chances are if it's not up to what it is, they will send you a credit. Kroger's, they have the Boost thing where you get 2 times off, plus you get help with the gas and stuff like that, which we have to pay for. And you can save money anywhere. Hey, if you're real bad off, put a hair in your face. No, I'm kidding. But if you want fresh fries, tell them you want unsalted fries. You'll get your fries hot. Just saying. There's tons of things you can get. I've went to food pantries before, and they help you out. Mama, come here. So guys, I think we did pretty good. I want to get the rest of this stuff put up. What is lemongrass? Actually, we can still keep talking. We can still keep chit-chatting because Clint don't talk to me about stuff like this. I get most of my good ideas from you women and some of you men too. So thank you. Meow Mix, the new crunch. I don't. Second organic dog food, dryer local. Yeah. I mean, Rachel Ray has always worked good. They always ask you when you take your pet babies in there because you got to tell them what's going on. And they, they say, hey, what kind of food do you feed them? What kind of snacks do you feed them? I remember Chloe always had a freaking weight issue. And a lot of that was because she was sick and stuff like that. She just wasn't as active, especially when they did the surgery for the pins in her hind legs. And it's hard. One of the things, if you get a pet plan, if they do offer it, like for a whole year, I spend $93 for pet plans. Mia gets the adult plan. Marley gets the baby plan, the puppy plan, which costs more. Marley's actually getting fixed because they think a lot of that's going to calm her down and stuff like that. We don't even have to wait for her menstrual or whatever. Clint didn't know nothing about that because she's going to have a period. It's going to be 2 people. And I was like, no, we're going to get this done. And so if you get a pet plan, oh, you know why Mia likes it? Because the dehydrated meat. I just grew Puma some cheese nips, some catnip. She loves it. But there's ways that you can save money, a ton of it. For the first time in my life, I got my credit score up. A lot of shit that I didn't care about in the past at all. So who's voting for me to be president? I didn't even ask that. What does it taste like? Is it bitter? But I love Rachel Ray. I like the snacks and stuff. They have like the little meatballs and the tender jerkies. Always pay attention to like the sales. Like if you go to PetSmart, you can build up stuff with them and like points and stuff like that. And you can get like $2 to $5 off stuff. That's where I got Marley and Mia's dog beds. They were on sale. Marley's was like $11 for the huge ones. So I got her 2 of them and Mia's were $4.95. I love lemon drops. Because another thing I was doing is I didn't realize how high my glucose was. So what I've been doing also is tapering myself off the sugar. And that's been really fucking hard. The caffeine, the pop, all that shit, that is hard. So I got Jolly Ranchers are really good, sugar-free. They taste amazing. I think they have raspberry, watermelon, grape, and actually, let me get my candy bag. So this is what I snack on at night. I like Petco. Yeah. Okay, so these little Jolly Ranchers here, they're sugar-free. They are more expensive at Kroger's, but sometimes they have sales and stuff like that. These taste freaking amazing. I got these at the Dollar Tree. These are sugar-free lemon drops. I love these. Sugar-free spearmint. I love those. I use them during sexy time with Clint. Butterscotch. I really don't like the butterscotch one. They have Russell Stover's. Another good thing they have is my youngest daughter. We did sugar-free food with her. These organic lollipops are good. Tons of Werthers that are sugar-free. These taste freaking amazing. And these are Aunt Edie. If you order these, you get, I think it's like 2 pounds for $5. And you get these from Amazon, and they're sour. They taste freaking amazing. Just do not get Jelly Bellies because they're freaking nasty. But they have, they're starting to get sugar-free Reese cups and stuff like that. I've not tried those because I think those would be freaking nasty. So that's it. Get this stuff picked up. What? Do you want me to brown some hamburger meat for you? Like, what is your plan about eating tonight? Please follow Jen on, yes, Jen.Bailey, please. I'm trying to get back up to 5,000, and I'm almost there. I just want to go get this. I'm good. But I can, do you want me to brown you some meat? Yeah?
Yeah.
You want hamburger? You know what? Why don't you eat those things that were on sale? The seasoned flank steak.
Why don't I what?
Why don't you eat those? They're pre-seasoned. I can make those for you. And then I'll make you some mac and cheese. Or why don't you make breakfast? Use some of those breakfast things. I think we have tortillas in here.
Do we
You
have
have-
shredded cheese?
Yeah, we have shredded cheese.
Yeah.
We have eggs.
Brown the meat or the eggs. Fine.
Well, do you want sausage or do you want breakfast?
I haven't had the ground beef in a while, so.
Oh my God, that stuff like jumps out at me. Just out of me. I wish I knew where Lisa Wigger was because she told me to pick something up for Marley. So they do. Hey, Sly, have you seen these? You get these at the Dollar Tree. You put like peanut butter or the cheese. I stick it on the freaking the dishwasher. Marley sits there and licks it. Where is the cheese?
I would hope not in there.
Well, I'm going to use the rest of this crunch
Okay.
for her. You want some crunch, Dave? You want some crunch, E? Yes, I know, ma'am. But another reason she's not nipping anymore. So one of the good things is like if I lay with her, because I think she's starting to get like Mia, like I just hope she never humps my leg or anything like that. But like, I think her teeth are really hurting. So if I give her like a chew or something like that, I think that's what's going on is her teeth are coming in and it hurts. What is my Cash App? It is, hold on, I'll put it in here. Like I said, if you guys want to donate, that's fine. Every bit of it goes to the Dollar Tree. It really does. The rest of the check goes towards me and Clint's bills. And if you guys think that I'm not happy that I pay bills with Clint, I do, don't I, babe?
Yeah.
And it makes me feel good when he says he's proud of me. Yep, that's what I did. You want to try this, Mom? Actually, hold on. Wait, we'll do it right here. Look. See? Look, it worked. So if you guys can see right here, it was on the light. So Marley's breed, she's very, very skinny. Puppies are chubby, but stuff like that. But when you grow a lot, kind of like a Great Dane or something like that, you're going to have a skinny body. Just like somebody like me, I have weight issues, but I can't help it. If I try to gain weight, it doesn't work for me. See? Here, I can watch her eat. It's cute, isn't it? You like it, baby?
Yeah.
She likes it. Oh, you guys want to see what I painted? There's my Tyrannosaurus Rex. Good idea, eh, Sly? The only thing that they asked me at the vet is they said, kind of like a job, like fire all those, yeah. For anybody to think that I would mistreat a freaking animal, it is fucking crazy. I'm still looking for Chloe, who I never abused either. I think the worst thing that I know for a fact that I ever did was smoking. She does have a lot of energy. I don't leave her in a cage all the time. I didn't even really want to do crate training or anything like that. And the thing is Lisa's also explained a lot of stuff. And Sly is, I taught her how to sit. She's fine with that. And that makes me feel really good that she does that. She's not nipping like she was. Remember how she'd jump up and bite me? She doesn't do anything like that anymore. So what people tell me to do, I'm doing that. Yeah. But the arguing with Clint, no, that didn't help. So we're getting there with Marley. I just never really had a bigger dog before, and that's a little hard. What kind of animal, what kind of breed do you think she is? Marley. Dude, she likes this. I got this from the Dollar Tree, bro. Oh, I got it at Five Below. You like it? You like it? Give me a kiss. Is it good? Peanut butter breath? She got peanut butter breath. She got peanut butter breath. Okay, so what is the what is it? Agility? Now that I think will help. She is a fast learner. She picks up stuff really fast. It's just that she has to have a lot of energy. Even the vet said that. And it's hard. And her and Mia's really, really territorial. Marley gets territorial. I have to split them up. Mia is chill. Marley is not chill. Mia won't even eat unless I feed it to her by hand. That's how bad Mia's gotten about it. That'd be awesome, Sly. Thank you. So I think I'm good. And I have to get the rest of the study done because I don't want to keep doing lives in the kitchen and the living room, getting too much shit for that. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, Habanero, for giving me the idea for the enchiladas. Thank you, Mods, for coming in. I really appreciate it. Mods, I need you to send me something on my IG and let me know because I'm going to be starting a new room and stuff like that just for the Mods. And yeah, Carrie Taylor's been coming in. I really like her. Sarah comes in. I think when a lot of the hurt feelings and stuff like that with some of the other people and me fucking up last night, more people are going to start coming in. And I think a lot of people, what I'm getting told is they're scared to say stuff. My work in progress. Plus, I gave a hell of a presidential thing. So, love you guys. Peace and chicken grace. If you guys find misliability, I have to wait 48 hours before I can go to the YouTube popo and report her missing. So you guys have a good day. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, it was a good day. Bye. Thanks, Kimmy.